Frank, I talked about the Irish, the Italians. We've been talking about the cancel. It just to me seems like the Confederate soldiers. Now, Nancy Pelosi's ordered today in Congress that she's going to take down any photos or likenesses of members of the Confederate Army. Where does it stop? I don't.
Well, it stops nowhere, John. In Camden, New Jersey, they're renaming a street over that was named for Woodrow Wilson, a Democratic president, by the way, who played a kind of a pivotal role in helping us win World War I and then founded the League of Nations. So he's out. In New York City, the several members of the city council, including the speaker, have written to the mayor asking him to remove a statue of Thomas Jefferson. So the question is, why are we taking statues down? Let's start with the Confederate statues. If we're taking down these Confederate statues because they rebelled against the nation, that's one thing. But if we're taking them down because they were slave owners, that's quite another, because that means Thomas Jefferson and George Washington, they have to come right off of our money. That means the Jefferson Memorial, that's got to go. The Washington Monument, that's got to go. Washington, D.C., that's certainly got to be renamed. These guys were very prominent slave owners. Now, they did free their slaves when they died, but there's a lot of Robert E. Lee didn't even have slaves. So if we're taking down the Confederate statues because of slavery, then that is quite a slippery slope. I wish instead of taking things down, we would put stuff up, maybe a little placard explaining the historical context around the events depicted. Maybe what they did in Italy when they had a controversial mural there, an LED overlay that explains a little bit of why what these folks did was right and why what they did was wrong. Because to judge people that lived in 1492 or 1789 or 1800 by the standards that we go by in the year 2020 is completely unfair.
No doubt about it.
To judge people who lived in 1950 by these standards.
Right, they'd be in trouble. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here. Turn it around quick. Michael John's coming at you with me and Frankie right after this.